Your British Boxing Board of Control steward in charge this evening is Chairman, Mr. Charles Giles. And when the action begins, your referee in charge of the action is Mr. John Keane of Wellingborough. Your timekeeper at the bell is Brian Heath. And now to introduce the contestants. Firstly, the challenger in the red corner, wearing his silver, green white and gold shorts, weighing in at 16 stone, 1 pound. He is the inaugural prize-fighter champion and the man who earned his first title challenge tonight by beating Britain's Olympic champion, Audley Harrison, in December, in just his 11th contest. Tonight, he enters the ring still undefeated with 11 straight wins, with 5 of those wins coming inside the distance. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting and introducing the challenger for the title, from Belfast, Northern Ireland, the entertainer, Martin Rogan. And across the ring stands the champion, fighting out of the blue corner and wearing dark blue gold shorts, weighing in at 17 stone, 9 pounds and 8 ounces. He brings with him a record of 22 wins from 24 contests, with 19 wins coming by stoppage. Having previously held the WBU Championship, Commonwealth Championship and British Heavyweight Championship, after challenging for the WBA World title in 2008, he came back to win the European Heavyweight Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting and introducing from Bedford, the reigning European and Commonwealth Heavyweight Champion, the Bear, Matt Skelton. Ladies and gentlemen, your referee will now give his final instructions to both boxers.
You both received your instructions in the dressing room. You know what to expect. Shake hands, go out boxing. Shake hands.
I thought we were going to have every fight Matt Skelton's ever been involved in there, Colin.
Sorry?
I thought we were going to have every fight that Matt Skelton's ever been involved in.
Well, he's got to be the fittest 40-odd-year-old in the country, Matt Skelton. I mean, no one's quite sure how old he is. He admits now to being 42, I think.
Well, he's been 40 for about 6 years, I think, ever since we've known him. And here we go, Matt Skelton defending his Commonwealth heavyweight title. Good start this from Martin Rogan, the challenger from Ireland.
He's not messing about, is he?
No, he's straight in there, Rogan. Well, both of these guys said they would come to fight. I don't think the crowd are going to go home disappointed. Now Skelton goes to the body. Blistering start this from Martin Rogan, who of course upset Audley Harrison at the XL Arena just before Christmas. Beat Harrison on points over 10. I must admit, didn't show this kind of aggression. He's really taken the fight to Skelton. And Skelton, as European champion and a former world title challenger, maybe expected Rogan to show him a bit more respect. And there's been no standing on ceremony here as again Rogan lands with right hands. Fighting off the ropes at the moment. Digs in a right hand to the body now. Back comes Skelton.
I suppose the theory is that he says, I can't outbox Skelton, so I've got to outfight him.
Oh, big right hand there from Skelton. It's like a fight on the cobbles, isn't it, this one, Colin?
Yep.
Outside a nightclub.
A pierhead brawl, as they used to call them.
And all the better for it as well. He's really in a dull fight, Matt Skelton, as Rogan digs in the body shots now. Oh, good shot that from Skelton, good right hand. Underrated power, Matt Skelton. He's stopped 19 of his 22 victims.
This will suit Skelton down to the ground. He loves this sort of thing.
Well, his favourite phrase is, let's have a rout. And Rogan is certainly giving him one at the moment. Nearly 2 minutes of this one gone, and it's been all action so far. Now referee John Keane tells Matt Skelton off. Skelton showed improved boxing skills when he outboxed Paulo Vidoz.
Because this is what the crowd expect from heavyweights, or would like to see from heavyweights, and they're getting all the action that they can handle at the moment.
Yeah, this is where Skelton likes to be in a fight, on his opponent's chest. Now Rogan, it's a good left hand from Rogan. Caught Skelton high on the top of the head, another one as well. He's earning his money tonight, the champion. Rogan's round for me, Colin Hart. Have you gone the other way?
Well, I don't know. It's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, isn't it?
I wonder if this dramatic assault from the Irishman has taken Skelton by surprise. Doesn't look like it at the moment, but again he gets caught by a left hand.
I really think that Skelton's landing the cleaner shots, but Rogan certainly having a go in there.
Mauling away here on the ropes. There's not too many jabs on display.
And they enjoyed that. Rogan gave him a friendly pat as the bell sounded. And I must say, the referee's letting them get on with it. He's not interfering. I mean, other referees might want to break them up, pull them apart. And he's saying as long as they're throwing punches, let them get on with it. He said something to Skelton, though. I don't know what it was just now. Referee King went over to Skelton's corner.
Well, maybe had a word with him about hitting and holding. That's a favourite trick of his. I've seen it in many fights before.
Well, I wouldn't argue if you gave that round to Rogan, but I gave it to Skelton because I still think he landed the cleaner shots.
Oh, certainly saved the best till last in this one.
He does take a good shot, you know, Skelton. Rogan on the replay hit him with a beautiful right, flush on the chin.
He's been knocked out in kickboxing before, Matt Skelton. He's not been on the floor as a pro in boxing. Both his defeats have come by points against Ruslan Chagiev and against Danny Williams as well, that one later avenged. And Skelton, having gone through sort of a range of, it's gradually stepped up the pace and the quality of his opponents. He's been able to learn his trade, hasn't he, Colin?
Absolutely. I mean, when you think he had no amateur experience whatsoever when he turned pro, and look what he's achieved.
A European champion, Commonwealth champion. He's
well, you know, well past his best years. And he's won all these titles, fought for the world title, and Frank Warren promising him another title fight if he can beat Rogan.
Well, this is a more confident Rogan, I think, who fought Audley Harrison. Harrison, I remember, had Rogan in trouble in the second round. Had him backed up across the ring. I've seen none of that from Skelton so far. He's allowing Rogan to dictate the moment. Back comes Skelton now, though. Rogan just gives him a little nod. Uppercut comes in from Skelton. That's a pet shot of his. Rogan having a real go here. He's had quality sparring both in Northern and Southern Ireland. He's been fighting the King of the Gypsies, Paddy Ward. He's also lost some weight for this, is it?
What I like about Rogan, he doesn't care about reputations, that's for sure.
Well, he's torn into Skelton, hasn't he, from the start here? Digging into body shots too. Tactic to try and slow Skelton down. That was a nice little move there from Skelton. Turned Rogan on the ropes, came back with a right hand. You can hear Skelton grunting as he lands the punches. He is so strong and so tough. Oh, a low blow there from Skelton. Holding behind the head, John Keane tells him. One more time, a point off. If Rogan can keep this up, Colin, he's in with a great shout here, isn't he?
Absolutely. What a shock and surprise that would be.
Five stoppage wins for Rogan from 11 victories.
Rogan's still swinging. If he's got the stamina to keep it going, Skelton could be in for a nasty, nasty shock. And I think Rogan's certainly winning this round.
Now Rogan smiles at Skelton, and Skelton roars back. It's like two big beasts of the jungle there, wasn't it, Colin?
They're baring their teeth,
Yeah, mating
snarling
season or
each other.
Concentrating all the time.
Yeah, it's good fun.
He works for having it. He had it won the first round. He's working for having it the last half. Concentrate what you're doing.
Okay.
Just you concentrate what you're doing. Never mind that spade.
John Breen in Martin Rogan's corner, just telling him to concentrate on what he's doing.
Getting a better rhythm, or?
Brilliant. How about the guns your round? You won that round. That's one round each.
Oh, yeah, listen to
And Eamon McGee as well, former European title challenger, McGee.
Yeah, and he fought Ricky Hatton, didn't he, for the WBU world title?
He had Hatton on the floor. It's a battle here of two older fighters.
The bell sounds and away goes Rogan again, throwing leather. It's not pretty, but it's effective.
This is great fun to watch. And back comes Skelton. Can he up the pace? Good shot there from Rogan. Now Skelton drops his hands in front of him.
He hurt Rogan.
He has hurt Rogan. Oh, back comes Rogan with a cracking right hand. Skelton takes it fine though. The crowd are loving this.
I don't know what Muhammad Ali would make of it all, but the crowd certainly love it.
Well, they're certainly rumbling, these two. Rumbling like two giant volcanoes. And this fight exploding into life. Oh, now Skelton goes low again.
Again, Skelton's being warned. Don't know what that was for.
That was for a low blow.
Low blow.
And I have a feeling if he does that again, it's going to be a point off. Oh, Rogan, good shots there from the Irishman.
He's banging him in, isn't he?
He's gone to the body as well.
Hello, what's going
have a
on
point
now?
off here, I think.
Oh, I think a gum shield's come out. Skelton's gum shield has come out.
The crowd are booing, I think, because the action's been stopped, hasn't it?
Don't.
Sort of feverish at the moment. Oh, good shot
two
there from
terrific shots from Skelton. A left and a right to the head.
fair play to Rogan, because he's really taken them and he digs in a body shot of his own.
He takes a good shot too, doesn't he?
He does. A right hand there from Skelton, though. Just caught him off balance a bit, stiffened his legs slightly. Back comes Rogan with a right hand. Now Skelton drops his hand.
I think Rogan's beginning to puff a bit now.
Here's now Skelton sticks his paws at Rogan, trying to line him up.
Just getting his range, wasn't he, for the right hand?
You're right, though. I think the Irishman is just beginning to send out a few distress signals here. His corner like what he's doing, though. You can hear John Breen saying uppercuts, uppercuts there. And Rogan digs in a left to the body.
They're grunting away with exertion, aren't they?
Skelton goes by the nickname of the Bear. And there's something primeval about these two tonight. Rogan just misses with a right hand. Skelton drops his hands again. Just stalks Rogan now. Throws out the jab. So Skelton looks more comfortable. I don't know if he's done enough to win this round, though. Now they're in a neutral corner as the bell goes for the end of the third, and almost for the first time in the fight, the pace dropped a little bit there. Colin, how did you have that third round?
I made it to Skelton. I thought he did the better work. Those two beautiful shots had nearly took Rogan's head off. He does take a good shot, though, this Irishman. He's a tough man.
Listen, this kid, it's his stage. You've got to take it away from him for 3 minutes of every round, all right? Yeah. Do you hear me? Don't take it away from him.
Kevin Sanders in Skelton's corner there, telling him to up the work rate.
Keep working. 1, 2, 3, 1.
Yeah, it's saying you've got to take it away from him.
Yeah, work for 3 minutes of every round.
Well, I can't see how he can do that. These two huge men. You know, eventually they do get tired throwing punches.
Oh, see the left hand there. Great shot from Skelton. Good start this from Rogan, I think.
Rogan always starts off like a runaway train, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's like comes out of his corner like a bullet. Skelton felt one or two of those opening shots, I think. And Skelton sticks out the jab, 2 left jabs. Spray flies from Rogan's head. This suits Skelton more, I think. This boxing contest more than a brawl. This is what he did against Paulo Vidoz when he won the European title. Just broke down the Italian.
He's such a strong man, a very fit man is Skelton.
I think he's underrated, isn't he, Skelton, for me? He can fight in a variety of different ways. Good chin as well. And it's exciting. He has been in a...
Yeah, he gives his all as well. He never shirks. That's what I like about him.
Oh,
That's another low blow.
Referee John Keane doesn't want to break them up. Maybe if there is a convenient moment to break, he might have a word with Skelton here. Oh, the low blow goes in from Rogan there. Skelton tries to get off the ropes. This Rogan's got him pinned on there at the moment. They could hold this one in a telephone box. We were commenting earlier that we thought the ring might be smaller than usual tonight. I don't think they really needed a big one though for this.
Again, John Keane's telling them to keep their punches up. There's nothing nasty about it. They just touched gloves after the warning and got back to banging away at each other again.
Well, I think there's a lot of respect in there, isn't there? This is good stuff though from Rogan.
Difficult round to score.
Yeah, to me, Rogan's done enough here. Back comes Skelton though with a good combination to the body. Now good uppercut as well. Right hand as well. Bit of blood from Rogan's nose.
I think Skelton's winning this round, Ian.
Well, just maybe the ending there's done enough for Skelton.
There's not a lot in it, and I wouldn't argue if somebody thought Rogan had won that round. I think for the first time I get the feeling that Skelton's getting to him.
I think Rogan's problem is that he's fighting very well for 2 minutes of every round, isn't he, Colin? But it's the final minute where he's struggling a bit.
It's the stamina problem. I mean, after all, what is he had 11?
11 fights.
11 fights only, and they were at novice level. I mean, winning the contenders, really, they're novice fights.
Yeah, his best win is that 10-rounder over Aldi Harrison. Never been 12 before. And you look at Skelton, much of his career forged at sort of championship class. There was a couple of English title fights early on, and then well, it was all and British and Commonwealth and European and a world title challenge as well. Skelton's been a championship fighter for the last 5 years, really.
I think Rogan's face is beginning to show signs of the battle. It's beginning to get marked up. Now Skelton is boxing behind a left jab, catching Rogan as he walks onto it.
Again, the jab from Skelton.
Oh, great right hand from Rogan, right on Skelton's chin.
I wonder if he hurt him with that one, Colin. Good uppercut as well from Rogan.
Terrific.
Back comes Skelton with an uppercut. The crowd are really loving this. Great start to this round again from Martin Rogan. He's giving Skelton a real shallacking on the ropes here. Oh, now Skelton, it's that right hand, and Rogan suddenly looks tired.
That's the trouble, it's the stamina, isn't it? Suddenly drains out of him. He put so much effort into the early part of the round that he hasn't learned the art of pacing himself.
There's another terrific shot though from Rogan, and another right hand, another left hand as well. Skelton's cut as well. Skelton's cut round the left eye. This has been a great round from Rogan.
No doubt about that. He's dominated it.
And John Breen and Eamon McGee in his corner are getting really excited now. This is a tough fight for Skelton. I don't think Chigayev gave him this much trouble. The referee wants the cut looked at.
Looks like a bad one.
It does. It's
no, it can't be that bad. One dab, one just wiped the blood away. Kevin Saunders, and the referee just had a quick glance, and on it goes. But that will do wonders for Rogan's confidence.
Yeah, Skelton is cut over the left eye.
What a story if he was to win this.
Oh, fantastic story. Almost triumphs Skelton's story.
Triumph Rocket's story.
Back comes Skelton though. And it's been this last minute of every round that Rogan has struggled in a bit.
He'll get renewed strength. I thought that he might be winning this fight on whether it's a cut or whatever.
Well, now Skelton just buys himself.
Character is, he missed by a mile then and then laughed. I mean, he is the epitome, isn't he, of the fighting Irishman.
Just looking at the cut now, it's above the left eye. It's a deep, nasty one, but it's not in the worst place.
Just been patted on the back by Danny McAlinden, former British heavyweight champion.
I imagine he's been impressed with
and of
what
course,
he's seen this evening.
He's rooting for Rocky Rogan.
No, he's watching some action back here from the fifth round. That was a great left hand from Rogan. It's the one that sent the spray flying from Skelton's head. Just listening to Kevin Sanders in the corner. He was saying to Skelton, "You're allowing Rogan to box far too close. He's boxing more at range." And we just see Sanders working on that cut. Problem is for Skelton, he just can't keep Rogan off him. The Irishman is just there time after time. Oh, good uppercut now from Skelton, but back comes Rogan with the right hand.
Yeah, fortunately for Skelton, he was travelling backwards, so the full impact, he didn't feel the full impact of that punch.
I really can't think of a harder fight that Skelton's had. Even the first one against Danny Williams was a real barnstormer. I don't remember it being this tough for all 12 rounds.
I bet Rogan doesn't have any trouble with drunks in his taxi on a Saturday night.
No, you wouldn't run off without paying the fare, would you? Comes Skelton with body shots.
Can he keep this up though as the fight reaches past the halfway stage?
Well, so that's the thing, isn't it, Colin? Skelton has been 12 on 5 occasions, and he's trained for 12 on more occasions than that as well. Rogan, just that 10-rounder against Albie Harrison. As we approach halfway, Rogan doesn't show too many signs of slowing up here. Buzzes Skelton with a left hand and then a left to the body as well.
But you see, compared to this, Rogan had it relatively easy against Aldi Harrison.
He did, yeah. A good uppercut there from Skelton as again they wrestle on the inside. Break naturally now. Oh, it's a low blow
that
from
was
Rogan.
a very low blow.
Referee John Keane tells Rogan to keep the punches up. Does land a good couple of left hands to the one to the body, one to the head. Here's Skelton again, grunting as the punches go in. Oh, we're at halfway now, Colin.
Yes, we are.
How have you got it?
I've got it more or less level, yeah. I'll just add them up now. I've got them dead level, 57 each.
I got Rogan 2 rounds up. I think I gave him one of the rounds that you didn't, Colin.
Well,
It's been a great fight.
been a great brawl. No doubt about that.
They're just working on that cut again in the corner, but it didn't really trouble Skelton in the 6th round.
Didn't seem to bleed again, did it? Who's got what?
Jim Watt's scorecard. He's got Rogan a round up.
Yeah, well, that's
Nothing in it really, is there?
how close it shows you how close it is. I wasn't going to argue with you or Jim Watt's scorecard. It's a matter of taste, isn't it? When he gets this close. Well, whatever happens, Rogan is a winner for me, because what he's done in here tonight is remarkable, considering, you know, his lack of a big fight experience. In fact, lack of fight experience. Where's he been all our lives? That's what I keep thinking to myself.
Well, he's been driving his taxi and
I mean, how old is he? 37.
He was a hurler.
Yeah. I bet he hurled hard.
Now he chases after Skelton here, and Eamon McGee and John Bree in his corner wave him after the Bedford bet. Skelton's just trying to buy himself a breather here and outbox.
It's a wonder the referees allowed that Vaseline on Skelton's eye. He seems to have an enormous amount of it.
There's a great big sort of lump of it now.
Yeah.
Round about his eye. Skelton just trying to outbox Rogan this round. Boxing very much on the back foot. It's the Irishman who's looking the hungrier of the two.
Eamon McGee is getting very excited in Rogan's corner, urging his man to come forward, as if he needs any urging.
There's a point coming off for Skelton now, I think.
Oh no, the
it's
tape
tape.
has come undone on Skelton's right glove.
Skelton just can't buy himself any time at the moment, can he, Colin?
No, he won't give him any peace, Rogan, which of course is the right tactics. Taking him out of his stride, and the Irish fans in the arena are also getting excited now. They sense they could be witnessing a tremendous upset. Skelton's backing off.
He is. He's very much on his bike in this round. He's trying to buy himself some time, and he might have been hurt by that one there from Rogan. Rogan's corner getting very, very excited. And the stamina problems that Rogan had in the first couple of rounds haven't really materialised in later on in the fight, although Skelton does catch him with a good right hand there, and another.
Well, I thought Rogan won that round.
He did. He's winning them on aggression as well, isn't he?
Aggression, work rate.
Kevin Sanders in Skelton's corner, just asking him what's up with him.
You've got to step it up.
Well, obviously he's worried about it.
He just told him to step it up.
He probably wants to, but Rogan won't let him. Now, if he's got the stamina to last this pace for sort of 12th and last round, he may have the the Commonwealth title. Now, what I know, the European title is not at stake here, but I think it will have to be declared vacant.
Yeah, essentially,
if Rogan was to win this fight.
If Skelton loses, then yeah, the European title would be vacated.
Yeah, they've got too much grease on that eye. This time, John Keane is having a lot of it wiped away. I thought he should have done that in the previous round, but he got away with it.
Straight down to action here, and Rogan really fancies it. He's obviously been told by his corner to come out flying.
Well, he's tasting victory, isn't he? He's got victory in his grasp.
He has, but now back comes Skelton. He must be hoping that Rogan will tire as they go into the championship rounds. No real signs of it yet.
Incredible performance by Rogan. Thudding punches, ripping into Skelton's head and body without reply.
Well,
incredible.
Skelton's in a bit of trouble here. Wobbly legs as he goes backwards, and Rogan.
He grinned at Rogan in defiance, but I don't think that's fooling the Irishman.
There's not much coming back at the moment from Matt Skelton. He desperately needs to get a foothold in this fight because his Commonwealth title is slipping away.
And his European title.
And his European title, and his dreams of a second world title opportunity. That's a good right hand though from Skelton. Has Rogan just punched himself out at the start of this 8th round? Incredible commitment from both fighters here.
Listen, Skelton's feeling the pace and the punishment, as well as Rogan.
There's not much behind Skelton's punches at the moment. That's the problem for him.
No, I mean, Rogan looks the stronger of the two.
He does. Much the stronger as he backs up Skelton there again, and I think Skelton's beginning to send out a few distress signals here. He's not sitting down on the punches at all, Skelton. He can't keep Rogan off him as Rogan backs him up again. Skelton looks tired now as he caught by a right hand, now right to the body from Rogan.
I think
he's ready to go here, Skelton.
Skelton ages might have been crunching up with him.
Referee John Keane is having a close look here as Rogan unloads on the ropes. And there's not much coming back from Matt Skelton at all. A torrid round here for the champion. I wonder if John Keane is seconds away from stopping this. I think had Skelton been the challenger, he might have done, but big round for Martin Rogan.
Tremendous round. The best round of the fight for Rogan, without any question.
Is he going to keep coming? Are you okay? Yeah. Are you sure? Yeah. Tell me if you're not. Why? Because I'll pull you out. Right, now listen to me then. Don't let him get involved in that.
Skelton, we're just looking at Skelton in his corner here, Colin. He's absolutely gone. And Kevin Sanders said to him, are you okay? And Skelton said yes. He said, are you sure? And Skelton said yes. And he said, do you want me to pull you out? And Skelton said no. We're just looking at him in his corner.
Well, he's certainly got to pull defeat now out of, he's facing defeat. He knows it. His corner know it. And now we'll see what Skelton's got left, if anything at all. Rogan can't wait to get off his stool, and Skelton is still sitting there. Skelton takes a deep intake of breath, and Rogan goes straight at him, throwing punches.
He's got to drag it up from somewhere, Matt Skelton. Because at the moment, it's one-way traffic. And I think at the moment, Rogan's got one hand on the Commonwealth title. And he's in the process of ripping Skelton's grip on it away. Now, what can Skelton do here? That was a torrid 8th round. The referee, John Keane, was not that far away from stopping it. But Skelton showed just why he's come this far. He showed his heart. I wonder if Skelton's just ridden the mini crisis.
He managed to keep Rogan away from him so far by using the jab, keeping Rogan at distance.
Well, Rogan went for bust, didn't he, in that 8th round? Maybe he's just taking a breather himself.
He's entitled to it.
He certainly is. Skelton again looks a little on unsteady legs. And what's Rogan doing here? He almost like limps across to his corner. And just a bit of play acting there.
I think Rogan is also very, very tired.
He is, and maybe this is where Skelton's championship experience will come into play. He's been 12 before, been 12 hard rounds before as well.
I don't think he's had 12 harder, well, certainly 9 harder rounds than this.
No, absolutely. Oh, good uppercut though there from Skelton.
Yeah, you can see Rogan's work rate has dropped considerably this round. He's still walking forward, but he's not throwing the kind of punches he did in the 8th.
Well, he almost went for bust, didn't he, in that 8th round?
It nearly paid off.
He was probably 1 or 2 clean shots away from stopping Matt Skelton. Good right hand though from Skelton. Again, Eamon McGee's waving Rogan in. Rogan wasn't happy there about having his head pulled down.
Another right hand caught him as he came in.
Skelton sticks out the jab. There's a bit of blood from his nose.
He can't stop Rogan, though, from marching forward.
Oh, good shots though from Skelton.
For some reason, Rogan took his eyes off Skelton then. He's almost spent, Rogan. That was Skelton's round.
It was. Skelton's first round for a while, actually.
First round in 5 for me.
Yeah, me too.
Now, he's tired. You're tired. Okay? He's who wants it the most.
Saunders is saying to Skelton he's tired.
Sanders saying to him a straight right hand. Skelton was almost fighting on autopilot, wasn't he? In that 9th round, almost on memory.
Absolutely. But you've got to hand it to him. He's the champion, and he intends to try and hang on to that title.
Well, here we go. This one's on a knife edge. I think Rogan, for us, is winning it, probably by a couple of rounds. You can't take your eyes off it because both men are so tired, fought for so hard for so long, that a decent round from either one of them could finish things off here.
I think a lot of the power's drained out of Rogan now, you know. He's still coming forward, but he's not throwing like he was. And Skelton now has decided to box him and not brawl with him.
I think you might need at least a knockdown though, Colin, if not a bit more. Depends how the judges saw the early rounds.
You see, Rogan is landing, but single shots now, not the combinations that he was throwing a few rounds ago.
Now Skelton smiles at him again. And a bit more bounce in Skelton's work now as Rogan does a pretender wobbly legs across the ring.
It's amazing that it's being fought in a tremendous spirit.
He has now.
Both men acknowledge each other by tapping their gloves and smiling. It's extraordinary. Fighters are extraordinary people.
This round is up for grabs.
They probably at the end of this profess to have enjoyed it.
In a sort of a masochistic way. Rogan's just shading this round at the moment. There's a good left hand there from Rogan. Blood seeps from Skelton's nose. That's when he's getting the best shots off Skelton. When he turns Rogan, sticks in a right hand. Oh, good shot from, 3 shots from Skelton. Rogan took them all well enough. They're all flush. Both men very, very tired here.
I thought Skelton edged that round as well.
Yeah, not by much.
No.
You've got to win the next 2, okay?
Enough, I think. Well, 2 rounds left.
How have you got it, Colin?
I've got a draw so far.
So we're going to come down to these final 2 rounds, I think. Remember, we've got 3 judges ringside.
Quarters, 10 seconds. Seconds up. Round 11.
Well, I think it may well be who's got most left in his last 2 rounds.
Skelton doesn't want to get the wrong side of the referee here. It'd be disastrous if he had a point deducted.
What's the bet they'll give it a draw? I just said to him. I know, yeah, I just said unbelievable.
Skelton landing a will here. Probably the best start to a round for him for the whole fight. Oh, now back comes Rogan though.
Here goes Rogan again.
He's got Skelton in a bit of trouble here, and Skelton's ready to go, and he's down, Skelton.
rolled over on his back. He's got up. He's on wobbly legs.
Just about convinced referee John Keane that he's okay to box on. And he's going to be stopped here. Matt Skelton, the towel's come in anyway. And Martin Rogan
has created one of the greatest upsets seen in a British ring for many, many years. This novice heavyweight has won the Commonwealth title. The European title is now obviously vacant. Where is this going to end? Well, this is an Irish Rocky story, if ever there was one.
Martin Rogan has broken Matt Skelton's heart and stopped him in the 11th round through sheer exhaustion more than anything else. And Rogan himself is almost out on his feet as well. An incredible fight, full of drama, full of passion, and eventually full of power from Martin Rogan as he sends Matt Skelton tumbling to the canvas.
Can you imagine King's Hall, Belfast, if he was to defend the title there?
Well, Skelton's worrying moments here for Skelton, who's having oxygen in his corner. He's conscious, so he's up on his stool. I think it's more of a precaution than.
Yeah, I think so. It was exhaustion as much as anything.